G'day guys, today we'll be looking at one of the biggest accidental tragedies in the world, the Chernobyl power plant incident. On the 26th of April 1986, reactor number 4 in the Chernobyl power plant exploded, causing a leak of radiation in the air of Ukraine. This resulted in 4,000 deaths and left 5 million people affected by the incident. As the incident was a life or death situation with the amount of radiation, it was to be handled correctly, but it was not. The Russian government tried to cover it up, and as a result, this made it a much worse situation for the workers, not knowing what was going on, and for the people of Chernobyl and Pripyat, who were highly exposed to radiation. After Chernobyl had happened, it was contained and just in time. If left any longer, it could have been a possible end to the Russian civilization as we know it. The effect that the incident had on the environment and the animals after occurring had left a barren wasteland and vegetation overgrowth. Chernobyl became a real ghost town. The animals around the area of Pripyat and Chernobyl all had genetic mutations in a physical way or mental way, adapting them to living in the place once known as Chernobyl. The babies of pregnant women were majority stillborn or had mutations that therefore killing them after birth. This really was a big incident and it turned the world. Now let's talk about how the power plant worked and how the incident was caused. There is a reactor core usually built out of graphite, like Chernobyl's reactor 4. This has water valves built in and has uranium-235 placed inside the core. The radiation travels as multiple different particles that bounce off the graphite walls, not being able to penetrate graphite, which then vaporizes the water. The radiation particles continue to bounce around until two collide, imploding and then creating energy, which also creates heat, which then vaporizes the water, which travels through a pipe to a turbine that spins and creates electricity, then cooling the water and recycling it. This continues on and on until the desired amount of energy or electricity is gained. Now the reason reactor number 4 exploded was that the workers were pushing it too hard beyond its limits, believing that it was indestructible as they had been told. But they were wrong. This ending in an explosion and a nuclear fire spreading radioactive ash into the sky and spreading it across the continent. This shocked the world and devastated the Russian population as it slowly destroyed Russia and its inhabitants. The fire was stopped after 10 days, killing 40 firefighters on scene. A mass amount of black corium had melted from the exploded core, which burnt its way through the ground, then cooling and creating what it resembled an elephant's foot, hence the name. All in all, Chernobyl was a terrible incident, and my heart goes out to those who lost their family members or their lives fighting the Chernobyl fires. If you would like to hear more about Chernobyl or any other historical events, don't be afraid to leave suggestions in the comments. It's always appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day and enjoy your life while you still can, because you never know. An incident like this could always happen again.